Hey guys, it's Dr. Kirby here. We're back with another video. So in today's video, you've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail. Now if you're watching this and you've seen Arcane, you probably want to hear this video because I'm seeing a lot of TikToks and, social media posts about should you play League of Legends, if it's a yes or a no. But if you are saying yes, instead of playing the PC version, this video is focusing on why you should just play the Wild Rift version, which is more like the little sister of the Big Brother game. So we're gonna have some gameplay in the background by my favorite channel, Tier OVO, where they just post gameplay from like the best Chinese players. I think this is a good channel to learn the game, especially since China does like off meta stuff sometimes, like Misfortune AP support, which is probably my favorite. But I haven't played much in a while, so. But this is for the people who just wants to play. Just me talking about it while there's gameplay in the background. Oh, not Honkai Impact. Oof. Okay, so let's talk about it. So I'm gonna try. I think I'll lower the volume or not. I think I'll just lower the volume. Okay, so let's start the topic. Why would like everyone has access to a PC, right? One of the first factors, obviously, but everyone also has access to a phone. I would prefer playing like this, like the gameplay right now. I know it's touchscreen. I know, I get it, but I feel like it's a less burden, to just sit on your PC and then just sitting here. I'm currently on a Switch era right now. My Nintendo Switch. I love using that right now. Bought a lot of games for the Black Friday sale, and rather than buying it on the computer, I would just rather just be in bed and just playing it. And I know people are gonna say, "Oh, the graphics," but it doesn't matter about that. What matters is the portability. That word always pops up to me whenever it comes to like making decisions or like buying games. Like, should I just get this on the Switch or should I just get this in the computer? Obviously, some games can't be like like a WWE game or something, considering their high graphics. So you would rather take your console or your PC as an option. But for League of Legends, I think the mobile version is such a good like starter pack for you, especially if you're not a gamer and you're just like a series watcher. Take your pick if this could be like a cozy game for you or a stressful game. But since you're new, it's a cozy game, like a relaxed game, because you don't know a lot. Me personally, as someone who's been playing casually in and out for 10 years, I'm not a high rank player, but I do know my knowledge. Just because I'm not high rank doesn't mean I'm not knowledgeable. People don't take credit for my knowledge sometimes when I make gameplay videos because they always judge my rank. But that doesn't matter because I don't play much. I don't know life games like this anymore. I have issues committing to games and sticking to them. Like one time I'll be playing, oh my gosh, like Honkai Impact. I'll be playing, oh, I'm gonna pull for Sparkle or whatever. And then suddenly I switch to Wuthering Waves. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're gonna like I keep bouncing. So that's why I'm not high rank. But that doesn't mean what I learned in League for 10 years didn't like like shred. Like I still know my stuff. Like I can give all the champions right now in this match. I can tell you what they do, how to counter them, so on and so forth, and the mindset of a player. That's what I've learned because I'm always like so on it with analysis. But you as a new player, you would just be like, oh, focus on one thing. That's what you're gonna do. And this is another part I want to segue into is that when you're trying to get into these types of games, especially like a player versus player game, have friends. Have friends. There's a reason why I don't play League PC anymore. It's because I don't have friends anymore to play it with. I don't go into the discords where I'm always at because I don't know. I just don't. I haven't been with those people for like 2 years. I haven't played League with them since like 2023 or 2022, late 2022. Because I it's just the me thing. People grow apart. I've been with these people since like high school. Like 2010, and it's 2024, 14 years. It's time to get on with it. But have friends. If you have people who have the same mindset as you, who watched Arcane, excuse me, who watched Arcane with you, join them in. It's a fun time, especially if you're playing games like this. You are learning with them as you play. And then when the time comes, if you want to try get better, pique your curiosity. You would want to do more. You want to go watch gameplay videos like I did. I grew up watching a lot of guides. I remember if you're an OG like League player, everyone remembers who the Angry Honey Badger is. He was one of those OG like League players. I think he was working for Curse. Everyone remembers that Curse thing. It was like the OG Discord Curse voice, Curse Forge, whatever. And then he kind of vanished off into the face of the earth because, no one knows that. Ankle Spankin, those gameplay videos, he makes gameplay videos with friends. Uber Danger, Kiori, those were like OG League content creators that we used to watch, and now it just branched off. But to be honest, no one has topped those types of content creators today because every gameplay right now is just stream highlights. You know what I mean? So tip number 2, tip number 1 was portability, obviously, reasons why you would play Wild Rift or League of Legends in general. But number 2 was mostly for a general thing, get your friends together because it's more fun. I'm a lonely person, I like being on my own, not because I'm like it is what it is, but just how it is sometimes. I like, I'm at least it's nice to be lonely so you don't have to rely on your people sometimes, obviously, but there's times where I like, oh, I need people, but I never reach out, because that's how I am. But that's tip number 2, is get friends. Now, tip number 3, not tip number 3, reason number 3, why would I play Wild Rift more than the League of Legends PC game if you are getting into it, is because of time. Now, time is precious to me. Another reason why I don't play League PC as much. TFT, yes, I would play it because it's relaxing. You could multitask, which we'll get into in a bit. But this is a Wild Rift-centric video. With League of Legends PC, an average game could be like 30 to 40 minutes. I was in an hour once. I was in a match for an hour, and I lost. So I don't like that feeling of, you know, being held for a certain amount of time. For Wild Rift, I think your max is like 30, or that's like your max late game full build type of situation, So I would want to get multiple games in, and I know a lot of people do. A lot of people that I follow on the social medias, a lot of people who are similar creators as me play that, and that's why I prefer the mobile version because it's just more quicker. As you can see, like this Jinx is already, it's only been what, 6 minutes, and we're already like low key early game to shifting into the mid game. It's mid game when the first tower is over, or maybe around 9 minutes. I said 9 minutes because this game rolls fast. Sometimes games end at 8 minutes. Like that's how fast it is. Like if they're losing hard. So yeah, time is precious, and if you want to save your time, or if you're like at a metro or something, at a train in passing time, you would be at your location after one league match or even an ARAM match. ARAM is the all random all mid mode where it's like a casual mode. All random all mids max is like 12 minutes or 13 minutes or 15 at latest because it really ends pretty fast. So there's that. So that's my reason number 3, time. Reason number 2, play with friends, so that it's more fun to learn with them. Because playing solo, you get so lost, and then you want people to be with you for that. And reason number 1 is portability. Reason number 4, what's a good reason number 4? This is all like on the fly, so I'm not really like doing anything there. Reason number 4. There's actually not many reasons. Oh, this is another reason number 4. Oh wait, this is actually this is kind of like a con reason, like a disadvantage reason. One reason is League of Legends has a lot of players, but sometimes it's based on your region. If you're playing with people, League of Legends is based on servers. So if you're from America playing League of Legends, you can only play with the Americas. That's it. If you're watching this right now, if you're an audience member from the Americas, you can only play with Americas, meaning North America and South America. But if you're watching this from Asia, Europe, Middle East, where I'm situated in, you can actually play with all of us. I've played with players, I played with my viewers as well once in a while. In the Philippines, obviously I'm Filipino, but my ping is like 120. Usually my ping is like 16 or even 10. So, there's one reason there. I also play with Euro players. So a con reason is, make sure you know where your region's at. It's good to know where your region's at so, you don't have high hopes of like, oh, I want to play with you. Well, I always say like, oh, we should play together. And I always say, oh, too bad you're from the America server, meaning I can't play. And that's a logical reason, obviously. So there's one of your reasons. So that's a con slash, you know, note reason. I finally thought of another reason to talk about here. The community is more smaller in Wild Rift, meaning like, you know, you could be the next big thing in the next minute. You know, I've been doing this, I've been making content. Oh, not on Final Fantasy ad. Wow, commercial break over here. Um, I've been playing, I'm not playing, I've been making Wild Rift content for like 3 years since they announced Wild Rift 2020. Wild Rift came out December 8th, 2020. It's almost been 4 years since Wild Rift came out. Oh my god. So I've been making content for that long. I think I've had this channel since they announced it, but I started making it when it came out on beta in the Philippines, which was October. And then it came out officially in December. Um, and you know, I've grown a lot of people watching me, you know, but now I'm in my variety era, so I don't know where people coming from. I come from the Tekken videos, they come from the gotcha game videos, they come from this and or that videos. But it's really good. It's a really niche community. We need more communities in Wild Rift, honestly. League PC has such a big, I feel like a 15-year fan base. Like, you would get crowded. It gets crowded. You know it's crowded because if you queue up in the game in a certain region, it will pop up. You know, certain regions are kind of meh, like Middle East region and League PC is kind of slow because not many people play it or realize it or shifted their account. I, for one, shifted my main account EUS to the Middle East, and it's okay because I have another alt account, which is going to be the free to play one. But yeah, it's nice to play a game where it's not too much people in it because of the toxicity that could come with it. Obviously, toxicity is going to be there, but it's not to a certain extent. You know what I mean? And people are just trying to carry on, you know? So, reason number, what are we, 5 or 4? Reason number 5 or 4 is the community that comes with this game. And especially it's so neat, small, that everyone knows everyone here, you know? You won't be surprised who would know who. And yeah, it's a small community. I get shocked that people know me sometimes. You know, I was playing another similar game to League of Legends called Honor of Kings, and someone saw my video, and they said, "Oh, I know, I know you." I was like, "Really?" Because I was shocked. I don't know if my reach has been reaching, but I am Dr. Kirby in all video games. And then someone even recognized me in Tekken. Anyway, someone said, "I know your username. It looks familiar." And then I saw your reaction. I was like, "What reaction?" And since recently, my arcane skin reviews have been being getting a lot of attention. And then I said, "Arcane, isn't it?" And they said, "Yep." And I'm like, I knew it. Everyone likes those types of videos, and that's why I'm making this video because of the certain reach. So yeah, that's reason number 5. I think it's reason number 5. 4 was that weird like con reason. Number 6 is oof. It's just fun. That's a good reason. Reason number 6 is just fun. You know, once you start one game, you're addicted. And that's kind of scary to me because you kind of, it's like doom scrolling on Instagram or something, like on social media. Once you start one match, you want to play another one, you get attached to it, and you just in the loop. That's how games are. And then you're part of this community now, and you want to know more. You would want to go to Reddit. You know, if you're an arcade watcher, you would want to go deeper into the characters and stuff of the characters that pop up in the show. So yeah, that it's just fun. Like this gameplay is fun, obviously. It's fun if you don't take it too seriously like I do. If you're into this game longer than I have, I've been playing this game casually for years. I get pissed so much. Not rage, like toxic rage. I get pissed, and I'm gonna be honest with this because you know it is what it is. You know it's how it is in every game. The general thing is, if you've been playing a certain game for such a long time, you know the ins and outs of it. You would be mad because some people don't get what you get, and that is okay. I've told this in many videos before. If they don't be mad if their mindset doesn't match with yours. And if you're a new player, don't feel offended if some people are calling you out, because people like me know too much. A lot of people complain about their matchmaking, blah 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 teammates, but that's how it is. You are matched with people who are probably less knowledgeable than you when it comes to the game, and you're just at that rank, and that is okay. Exhibit A. I'm still Emerald rank, which is not really a good rank. And people are gonna call me out like, oh, you're giving advice because you're shitty, whatever, like that, you're a shitty player, blah 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 blah. I don't play much. I don't play much. So when I play in a lower rank in the next season, they're gonna put me into the next match, and then I have like this knowledge, like high knowledge, like an A+ knowledge, and then there's some people with a C+ knowledge, and that is okay. I wouldn't get mad at that. I would just. It's hard to not be mad. I would just be quiet and just move on, because they're not gonna match your vibe unless you. This is why what I said in the earlier points. Have friends, because you would learn together. At the same pace, so that your mind go like, whoa. You know. So yeah, make sure once you get addicted, don't get mad at people who are calling you out because they probably know more. Just take the L and move on. So that's why once it starts getting addicting, you would wanna keep playing, and then if you play bad or probably know stuff, you know be careful. Don't get offended. It is what it is. It happens in every game. When Marvel Rivals comes out, the people who played the beta, Marvel Rivals is that Overwatch third-person shooter. When people who played the beta will get mad at me because I don't know anything because they played the beta, and that's an F you, by the way. Like, what I hate when people are calling out people who are new. That's so stupid. You're not gonna expect 100% knowledge dump of a new game just because you've had 100 hours extra before it coming out officially. Like, what? Stupid. So see, I sound like those people now. But yeah. So yeah, reason number 5 is once it gets addicting, it's fun, right? Wild Rift is fun, but counter, it will get pretty toxic when it comes to gameplay, because people want to win, but you can't win 100% of the time. There's a reason why win rates are 50%, mostly 51%. If you have a 60% win rate, you are cheating or you are good. So yeah, also in higher ranks, win trading is a thing. You don't have to get into that if you're a new player. Basically, win trading is, okay, you do this, you win this match, and I lose this match. Blah blah blah. I'm like, to just have better stats. I hate that. The game needs to work on that. Period. And I think PC League has some of that in non-popular regions, like maybe like the Middle East or something like that. So it's just weird. Anyway, so that's reason number 6. Reason number 7: if you are an Arcane lover, you would get introduced to a lot of characters. I think there's 100 something characters in League Wild Rift right now, which is catching up with the PC version, which is great. I personally have all the characters just through playing the game, and that means you will too. So that's a good thing. And obviously, you want to know that the future series is of characters for the game. A lot of people are saying, or it's officially confirmed by a writer, that Noxus, Ionia, and Demacia are the next in the storyline. So my advice to you is Noxus, Demacia, and Ionia. You would want to focus on, LeBlanc, who's not in the game, Swain, who's in the game. If you want Ionia, you want Irelia, Shed, Master Yi, Wukong, like all of those characters. And the iconic former skin moneymaker queen, Lux. And I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna love playing Lux. Not an ad. I don't watch this show on Disney Plus. Are you kidding me? Anyway, so yeah, you would want to know these characters and their gameplay, so that when I was watching Arcane, there was a lot of abilities that I was like, oh, she used her E. Oh, she used her 90 caliber net. Oh, she used her first skill, like that. Like once you start playing League, when Arcane came out, I was calling out a lot of abilities being called out. So it's pretty nice that it's happening, especially when Oriana dropped at the finale. I'm like, here she goes. She's gonna throw a ball, like that Oriana. Also, I didn't know that Singed before. Oh, she would have flashed. Anyway, not me criticizing gameplay. Now she flashed. What was I saying? In old lore, Singed, we didn't know Oriana's dad. to me. I didn't know if it was already known that Singe was her daughter. Singe was her father, sorry. But I thought it was a separate thing. But I guess it's confirmed now in the show because I was really confused about that point. So now that I saw the show, I got some confirmation that is the daughter of that character. But yeah, that was one of the reasons I had to pause there for something. So yeah, that was the reason. It's number 7 because for lore, right? And speaking of lore, reason number 8, I think this is the last reason because I don't think there's enough reason to tell you guys to play League, but Wild Rift specifically. Reason number 8 is skins. You know, skins have a controversial thing in the community in gaming, microtransactions. But the thing with skins is there's a lot of lore to skins, and you would want to be curious about it. You know, a lot of people would want to make like a Star Guardian series, you know, for the game. Like a side thing. Jinx and Lux would be like the ship for that. And people are gonna be so confused, like, oh, Kate, Jinx, and Echo, like, girl, it's an alternate universe. Calm down. Though some universes are deemed to be confirmable, I cannot confirm or deny that ever be happening. So yeah, you would spend your money and life thoughts on what to spend when it comes to these skins. So yeah, that's all I have for today. Let's go do a recap. I forgot. The reason number 1 was time or portability actually. Reason number 2 was time. Reason number 3 was no. Reason number 2 was play with your friends. Yeah. Reason number 3 is time. I forgot what reason number 4 was. Reason number 5 was once you start playing, you get addicted, and then you'll get called out a lot if you play badly. Reason number 6 is lore. I think reason number 7 was skins. No, that's reason number 8. Reason number 7 was I forgot. You know what? Just go through the video. But yeah, that's all I wanted to do for the video. I know it's a little muddled. Because you know that's how I am when I make videos. It's all unscripted, and I'm just doing this all on the fly. But if it does help you want to play Wild Rift, you know, leave a comment down below. And if you have more questions about it, if you are a new watcher, leave a comment down below. Also, if you are watching this and you are part of my channel for a long time, who've seen my Wild Rift videos from the beginning 4 years ago, leave a comment down below and give some new people advice if you can, so they get their minds checked and make them aware of the situation. But yeah, that was the video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like the video, dislike it if you don't, and subscribe for whenever I upload a new video. I've been doing well on content, actually, thankfully, from you guys. Thank you for the support. Like I said in the last video, make sure you guys subscribe if you like the personality of moi. If you're staying for Arcane, well, too bad. I'm probably not going to make Arcane after this. We are having a lot of new skins, and the world keeps turning, and I keep on winning. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. All my social media links are down in the description below. My Twitter, Twitter, Blue Sky. My Blue Sky is Dr. Curvy, so you'll find me there as well. And what else do I have? My Discord, I also do other games. I do gotcha games. I do some fighting games. The only thing that I do Wild Rift right now is skins. So it sucks, but that's how it is, guys. We have issues, and it's hard to stick to a certain game. But kudos to you if you've been sticking for a long time for this game. But yeah, that was the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.